going to try something new and fix some dinner while going live and talking. Tonight I'm making some spaghetti. But what I'm using for meat tonight is going to be some turkey kibasi. Let me cut this down a little bit. So anything about electric stoves, they have a lot of their own. Okay. So I'm going to boil my water. So what's everyone else eating for dinner tonight? Hey everyone, come on in. So what I'm doing is I'm chopping up my onion to season my sauce with. That's my onion. I always buy my peppers and chop them up in advance and freeze them. So how's your day been going? The reason I decided to go live is I wanted to talk about the singer and actress and entertainer Dolly Parton. She passed away at the age of 80, and it was a surprise, from what I understand, to everyone that she passed. But we all gotta go sometime. But she lived a great life, from what I understand. I always enjoyed watching her in the different films that she played in, like 9 to 5, I believe, might have been one of her first films. And she played in film with Julia Roberts, Still Magnolias. I had a copy of that film when it first came out. Came out on VHS. I had a copy of it. And then my son and I, we enjoyed that. He was little. I would put that on to occupy him while I was cooking dinner. And he would watch that film. Between that and Harry and the Hendersons, I don't know if you all remember that one. He would watch that one also. Hey everyone, when you come through, be kind, hit my like button. So, yeah, I was surprised when it came across my timeline that Dolly Parton had passed away. And she was always giving back to the children. I know she had it was like an amusement park. I never got to that part of the United States, but I think it was called Dolly World or something similar to that. And they said it was really nice to visit. And I don't think she ever had any children of her own, But I know she had a nephew. I don't know if she had any nieces or not. I'm washing up a few dishes here while I'm cooking. Yeah, I like to clean up as I go along. And I just wanted to let everyone know I have a series that I'm trying to put out. It's called Life After 60. And please, take the time. Go to my channel, which is SRCMotherof3. Take the time and go visit my channel and check those series out. The videos most of them are no longer than 10 minutes. And I try to give you some tips on retirement and, what people can do once they get out of their 9 to 5 situation, if that's what they're doing for work. Today I dropped some videos on how to set up your retirement plans. well, not basically how to set them up, but what you can use for income once you do retire. And the whole thing is to just try to put a little away. Those who aren't 60 yet or retired, just try to put a little away each time you get paid. And then be surprised how it adds up. So when you do retire, you'll have some monies to, to continue living on. I know a lot of people retire or they may rely on Social Security only, and sometimes that's not enough. So that's why I said try to stash away a little bit more. You can set up this 401k is a good way to save and to make some money off of. 403b is another way. And then you have your IRAs that are out here on the market. You can use them to save money. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. We got the onions, we got the peppers. I'm not a chef, so, don't come for me. I'm just cooking dinner for myself. And I don't claim to be a chef at all. I will say it does smell good in here. All those different aromas. I'm gonna cut the light on. Some more lights going on in here. I want to get it a little more. The sausage is already cooked, but I like it a little browner. And this is my water for my pasta in the back here. So anybody come through my live? Hey, how are you? Let's see who we got here. Hi, how you doing, Nisha? Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Yes, I decided to come through. Thank you for looking at my content. Yeah, I decided to go live. I heard Dolly Parton had passed away. And so I said, well, while I'm cooking, I'll talk to everyone and just let you see what all I'm decided to fix for dinner. I call this is my this recipe, because I'm not using ground, I know a lot of people use ground beef for this spaghetti or ground turkey, and I have ground turkey in the refrigerator. I don't eat beef, but this is turkey kibasi in here steaming, and I have peppers. When I get my peppers from the grocery store, I always chop them up and freeze them in a plastic bag so that when I'm ready to cook with them, they're already prepared. And I have onions, chopped up onion in here. And it smells good. I haven't put any seasonings or anything in there yet. I figure I'll wait till I do the sauce and then I'll season it up. And I have the water in the back boiling for my pasta. And how many people like cheese on their spaghetti? Or can you eat cheese? I know some people have a hard time eating cheese or digesting it because it's dairy, but I do like cheese on my pasta. Would you say, Misha, you bet it's gonna be great? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I like things to be pleasing to the eyes. Like I said, I'm not a chef, but I enjoy cooking if it's something that I like. All right, so we're starting to cook down. Um, so I have just regular traditional pasta sauce, nothing fancy. So what I'm going to do, I just pour it in here. And I hate to say it, I'm very economical. So I will, put a little water in to get the sauce from out the bottom of the jar. I'll sprinkle a little. I like Goya salt. Well, it's not salt. It's Goya seasoning, adobe. I use that to season it. Um, let me see. I got some oregano, and some black pepper. So I'm going to stir this up. And I'm going to let this simmer for, I guess, another about 3 minutes. I'm going to put this on a medium heat. Let this simmer. Oh, you know what I forgot? Always put in like a half a teaspoon of sugar just to cut the acid. And I'm going to let this simmer, I guess, for a good maybe 15 minutes till it starts to, bubble up. I'm still waiting for my water to boil for my pasta. I might turn that up a little bit. I like angel hair pasta for my spaghetti. Oops. Pour the rest of this in here. Here's my sauce. And I like pepper jack cheese. Give it just a little bit of kick in my sauce. This is my little pepper jack cheese. I'm going to add this. Let it marinate and melt into the sauce. Let this simmer, like I said, maybe 15 minutes. I'm looking at my water for my pasta. This is my angel hair pasta. So what I do is I break it in half. Put it in here. Okay. my pasta go. I put the timer on for 6 minutes. And by that time, it should be, should be ready to eat. Hey, Rox, thanks for coming through. I know you get ready to go live yourself. I was just making my little spaghetti dinner. Instead of using ground meat, I use turkey kibasi, onions, peppers, and my tomato pot, my pasta sauce. And I season it with adobe, oregano, just a little touch of sugar, like a half a teaspoon of sugar. And I use pepper jack cheese to give it that little kick. And I'm making my angel hair pasta. I like angel hair pasta for my spaghetti. And that's going to be dinner for me. So I got a little, once the pasta gets ready, it should be ready in a few more minutes, about 4 minutes. And that will be dinner. So like I said, I have the series going on, Life After 60 series. I'm trying to do 30 days of content. I have videos that are already on my channel. My channel is SRCMotherof3. And I would like those. You don't have to be 60 to watch it. I can give you some words and some encouragement and some gems. Hopefully, you'll get some gems out of watching my videos. I believe the longest video is like 10 minutes. So there was one thing I did want to say that I found out when I applied for my Social Security. Just to let you all know, when you do your application for Social Security, you can do it online. If you don't, if you do it online, let's say you make a mistake. Now, what happened? I'll tell you my story. I did my application online for Social Security, and they want you to do it 6 months before you turn 65. Okay. And that's so that you could get your medical insurance in place, like your Medicare. All right. So if you get your Medicare in place at 65, then you'll be good no matter what time you retire after that. So I went on and did my whole application. They ask you for your last date of working. Okay. At that time, I was going to leave my job in July. Then as time went on, I thought about it. I was like, oh, I'm going to push it back. So I changed the date, or I wanted to change the date on my application. So I ended up calling the Social Security office to talk to someone before I did it. And I was thankful that I did make that phone call, because this is the information I found out. They only allow you to make one edit to your Social Security application. You're only allowed one time to change anything on that application. After that, you can be penalized if the information is incorrect. Or let's say if I kept it at the month of July and left my job 6 months later, if I left it that way, I could have been penalized by collecting or to continue to work. My pasta's ready. Okay, my pasta is ready. Continue if I continue to work and not change the date one year and collected my paycheck along with my social security check, I could have been penalized. Okay. And see, a lot of people don't know that. The only time you're allowed to collect um, a check, that's my timer. The only time you're allowed to collect a check, okay, this is my sauce, which is ready to eat. The only time you're allowed to collect a paycheck along with your social security check is if you're at what they call full retirement. And like I said earlier in my videos, it depends on your age, what your full retirement age is going to be. Okay. My full retirement age, I believe, was 66 and 7 months. Okay. But if I had started collecting both at the age of 66, I would have been penalized. Can you all hear me? Because I just got a phone call. Let me see. Can you all hear me? I just got a phone call. I don't know if it not 58. You retire at 65. You can retire at 65, but I'm saying what they it would be called your full retirement. You can retire at 62 if you want, okay? But what is what they call full retirement. Like my full retirement age was 66 and 6 months, I believe. So if I had retired, let's say at 65 when I put my application in and tried to collect my paycheck along with my social security money or social security check at the same time, I could have been penalized. And like I said, they only allow you one time to make a change on your application. So that's something that I'm trying to pass that information on to maybe those who have not started, their retirement situation yet. But yeah, that was one thing that I learned in my journey, um, going into my retirement or putting in my retirement paperwork. Well, I'm going to say um, thank you all. I want to thank everyone for coming into my live while I was making my little dinner. And I hope you all will, like I said, look at my content on my channel, which is SRCMother3. I have playlists set up, and I also have a playlist for my Life After 60 series. So thank you all for coming through. Hit the like button. And if you watch this on replay, please hit the like and leave a yellow heart in my comment area. I would appreciate it. I will talk to you later. Bye.